Why it sucks to be a kangaroo without a pouch. Imagine this. You're born in the vast, sun-scorched outback of Australia. The sky is endless, the grass is dry, and you're surrounded by majestic kangaroos bouncing gracefully across the horizon. You take your first breath, stretch your tiny limbs, and then it hits you. No pouch, not a single pocket. You're a kangaroo born without the one thing that makes being a kangaroo even remotely convenient. Congratulations, your life just became 90% hopping, 10% crying internally. Let's start with the basics. A kangaroo without a pouch is basically a backpacker without a backpack. You've got a baby to carry, snacks to transport, and no storage. Meanwhile, every other mom in the mob is flexing her built-in marsupial handbag like it's a luxury brand. They're carrying joeys, chewing grass, hopping in style. You're holding your kid like a football, trying not to trip over your own feet while faking a smile. Not cute, not practical, definitely not dignified. But it gets worse. Do you know what it's like trying to keep your joey safe during a full-speed hop? Imagine running a marathon with a raw egg balanced on your head. Every jump is a gamble. Every landing is a potential court case with child services. You try to improvise, maybe a leaf sling, or tie the baby to your tail. But trust me, duct taping a joey to your butt is not winning any parenting awards. Let's not forget the judgment. Other kangaroos stare, whisper. There goes Sarah. Still no pouch? They nudge their little ones. See, kids, that's what happens when you skip leg day and don't evolve properly. It is like being the only person at a pool party without swimwear. Except you were expected to dive in anyway, holding a child and your dignity in separate hands. And don't even get me started on dating. You think male kangaroos are lining up to date a pouchless partner? Not unless you've got biceps the size of eucalyptus trees or can box like Mike Tyson. The competition is fierce, and let's face it, no pouch equals no prospects. They swipe left. Every single time. Now picture the rainy season. You're out in the bush, it's pouring, and your joey is cold and shivering. Other moms just tuck theirs into a warm, fuzzy pouch like a kangaroo burrito. You're just standing there trying to use your ears as an umbrella while your baby sneezes into your eyeball. Beautiful bonding moment, right? But the real tragedy? Shopping. You can't carry anything. You walk into a eucalyptus leaf market and see another roo casually browsing, joey in pouch, groceries stuffed inside. You try the same, and suddenly you're juggling leaves, slipping on bark, and dropping baby food all over the desert floor. It's chaos, it's embarrassing, and it's every single Tuesday. Eventually, you try therapy. Hi, I'm a kangaroo and I don't have a pouch. The group gasps. A possum cries in the corner. A koala offers you eucalyptus, but the therapist, a wise old wombat, just nods slowly and says, maybe you were meant to carry your strength on the outside. Deep, sure, but still doesn't solve the diaper carrying problem. And don't even think about daycare. The system isn't built for you. They ask where your baby is and you have to dig under a pile of leaves like a squirrel just to show proof of joey. Other moms get sympathy. You get suggestions for innovative marsupial parenting accessories like Velcro aprons and banana hammocks. Thanks, Brenda. That's not helpful. Yet somehow, you endure. You hop, stumble, adapt. You invent new ways to survive. You turn your ears into makeshift holders. You train your joey in parkour at 2 weeks old. You become the legendary pouchless kangaroo. Misunderstood, mocked, but secretly iconic. And while you may not have a pouch, you've got personality. You've got grit. You've got oddly strong biceps from carrying everything manually. So, if you're ever feeling down about your own struggles, just remember, somewhere in the outback, there's a kangaroo with no pouch, dodging judgmental stares, holding her baby like a melon, and still managing to look kind of fabulous in the dust. And that, my friend, is why it absolutely sucks to be born as a kangaroo, without a pouch. If you laughed, cried, or now feel strangely inspired to invent marsupial backpacks, don't forget to hit that like button, share with someone who needs a laugh, and subscribe for more wild animal stories. Until next time, stay weird.